The papers were already signed when she told me she was proud of herself. Proud. That word cut deeper than the divorce. I remember the way the pen shook in my hand, not from fear, but from restraint. I remember counting my breaths while she smiled like a winner at a quiet game I hadn't known we were playing. She said my name the way people say goodbye to a house they've already sold. I didn't shout. I didn't beg. I nodded and folded the silence into my pocket like a blade. That night, I fed the old woman by the bus stop like I always did. Soup, bread, a napkin folded neatly. She watched me the way mirrors watch, without judgment, without blinking. "Tomorrow," she said, voice thin but sharp, "get to work earlier than everyone else, or you'll regret it." I laughed because I needed to, because prophecy sounds ridiculous when you're bleeding quietly, but I set my alarm anyway. I met Mara 12 years ago, back when we both believed loyalty was automatic. We built a life the way you build a house, slowly, trusting the foundation. She said she admired my patience. I admired her ambition. Together, we looked balanced. We worked at the same firm, different departments, same elevator, same smiles. I was the one who stayed late. I was the one who covered mistakes without keeping score. I believed trust was efficient. That belief cost me everything. The first sign was the silence, not absence, precision. Her phone never buzzed when I was near. Her stories shortened. Her laughter changed pitch. She started dressing like she was being seen by someone else. Patterns form when you stop lying to yourself. The evidence came quietly. An email she forgot to delete, a calendar invite mislabeled, a bonus that didn't align with my performance but perfectly aligned with her new confidence. She wasn't just cheating on me, she was selling me. I didn't confront her. That's the mistake people make when they still want to be forgiven. I wanted clarity. I watched. I documented. I learned the way she moved money, the way she copied files, the way she framed narratives for leadership. I discovered she wasn't alone. My manager, the man who toasted our wedding, was sleeping with her and preparing to pin a financial irregularity on me. An elegant solution. Frame the loyal one, promote the ambitious one. Everyone wins, except me. So I stopped reacting. I started planning. The morning I arrived early, the office was dark and humming. Servers breathe differently when no one's watching. I logged in using credentials I still had, because trust leaves doors open. I copied the real files, then I copied the altered ones. I timestamped everything. I forwarded backups to legal, compliance, and a journalist who owed me a favor. Then I did something small, surgical. I scheduled a system audit for 9:15 a.m., flagged as routine. I set an automated email to release at 9:16, and I waited. At 8:47, Mara walked in, startled to see me. Her smile hesitated. I smiled back, calm as a confession booth. "You're early," she said. "So are you," I replied. By 9:10, the manager was sweating. By 9:15, IT was crawling through the servers. By 9:16, the truth arrived in inboxes like a verdict. The room didn't explode, it imploded. I watched Mara read the email. I watched her mouth open, then close. I watched her eyes search for me, not for help, but for mercy. I didn't look away. The confrontation came later, in a glass conference room that suddenly felt like a courtroom. She tried to speak. I raised a finger. "Don't," I said. "This part is mine." I laid out the timeline, the transfers, the affair, the plan to sacrifice me for their promotion. I spoke evenly, like someone reading weather. The manager resigned before lunch. Mara was escorted out by security. Her ambition collapsed into a cardboard box. She didn't cry until the doors closed. That evening, I returned to the bus stop. The old woman was gone. In her place, a folded napkin weighted by a coin. "You listened," it read. I didn't need to ask how she knew. Some people survive by seeing everything. Now, when I think back to the divorce papers, I don't feel anger. I feel gratitude. Betrayal sharpens you if you let it. It teaches you where you've been generous with the wrong people. I didn't destroy her. I let her walk into the truth she built, and I went to work early enough to watch it happen.